Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Wednesday, March 4, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Morning, Alex. You look like you need that coffee just as much as I do.
Good morning, David. You have no idea.
Tough start to the morning.
Just an endless stream of emails before I even left the house.
I know the feeling.
I feel like I am already 2 hours behind schedule.
Well, let this caffeine kick in before you panic.
That is the plan.
Did you catch the headlines this morning while you were wading through those emails?
I glanced at a few notifications, but I did not have time to read deep.
You missed a big one then.
Oh yeah?
It is all over the Wall Street Journal today.
What is the scoop?
India has officially overtaken Germany and Japan.
You mean in terms of GDP?
Exactly.
I knew that was coming, but I did not think it would be official this week.
It is official as of yesterday.
So they are the third largest economy in the world now?
Firmly in the number 3 spot.
That is a massive shift in the global balance.
It is huge for us in sales, let me tell you.
I bet you are already looking at flight schedules to Mumbai.
I am definitely crunching the numbers.
It makes sense, though.
How so?
Their tech infrastructure has been exploding for the last 5 years.
And the demographic dividend is real.
Exactly. They have such a young workforce compared to Europe.
The article mentioned their manufacturing output is up by 15% this quarter alone.
That is a staggering number.
It really puts the pressure on traditional markets.
It changes our entire supply chain strategy, honestly.
I was thinking the same thing.
We might need to rethink our vendors for Q3.
If we do not pivot now, we are going to be left behind.
It is fascinating to watch history happen in real time.
It is also a bit terrifying if you are not prepared.
True, adaptability is the name of the game.
Speaking of adaptability, did you see the tech news on CNN Business?
The one about the new highway in Detroit?
Yes, the inductive charging lanes.
I actually read that one in the elevator.
It sounds like science fiction, doesn't it?
It really does.
Imagine driving and charging your car at the same time.
They are piloting it on a 1-mile stretch of I-94, right?
That is the one.
It uses copper coils embedded under the asphalt.
I think it is brilliant.
It solves the biggest issue with EVs.
Range anxiety is finally going to be a thing of the past.
Well, assuming they can scale it up.
The article said they plan to expand to 50 miles by 2028.
That is ambitious.
You know me, I am an optimist.
I am just thinking about the construction delays.
Oh, come on, Alex.
You know what road work is like in this country?
Fair point. But the tech itself is a game changer.
It definitely is.
No more stopping for 30 minutes at a charging station.
It would revolutionize logistics and trucking too.
Exactly.
Imagine delivery trucks that never have to stop to refuel.
That is exactly where the money is.
But I wonder about the cost.
The article mentioned a subscription model for users.
Of course, everything is a subscription these days.
You would pay a monthly fee to unlock the charging capability.
I suppose that makes sense to fund the infrastructure.
I would pay for it in a heartbeat.
I am sure you would.
Anything to save time on the road.
I am waiting to see how it handles winter weather.
They claim it melts snow too.
Now that would be a selling point.
Right? Heated roads?
That kills 2 birds with 1 stone.
See, it is the future.
I will believe it when I drive on it.
Skeptic?
Realist.
Speaking of realists, did you see the piece in the New York Times?
Which section?
Real estate and society.
I missed that one.
It was about the boom in multi-generational compounds.
Compounds? That sounds intense.
It is actually kind of sweet in a way.
What is the trend?
Families are buying big plots of land together.
Like parents and adult children?
Exactly, and even grandparents.
So 3 generations under one roof?
Not necessarily one roof.
How do you mean?
They are building separate small structures on one property.
Ah, like a cluster of cottages?
Exactly.
That actually sounds really smart.
The article called it the modern village.
It makes so much sense economically.
With housing prices the way they are, absolutely.
Plus, the cost of childcare is astronomical.
That was a huge point in the article.
Having grandparents nearby to help is a lifesaver.
And the grandparents get care as they age too.
It is a symbiotic relationship.
I joked to my wife about it.
What did she say?
She asked if my mother was included in the deal.
That is the tricky part, isn't it?
The boundaries could be tough.
You need a lot of space to make that work.
The article said, zoning laws are finally changing to allow it.
That has always been the bottleneck.
Cities are realizing they need to increase density.
And combat loneliness too.
That was the other big angle.
Social isolation is a real health crisis.
Living in a community fixes that.
It is funny how we are circling back to how people lived 100 years ago,
Everything old is new again.
just with better Wi-Fi and smart roads.
And a stronger Indian economy.
It really is a fascinating week for news.
It keeps us on our toes.
Speaking of toes, I need to get mine back to my desk.
Yeah, that inbox is not going to clear itself.
Unfortunately not.
I have a client call in 10 minutes anyway.
Good luck with the pitch.
Thanks, I will need it.
Let's catch up later about that Q3 strategy.
Definitely put something on my calendar.
Will do.
Enjoy the coffee.
You too, David.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.